Sorry about that. That was a microphone difficulty. Hello, America, and Teddy Pearl. Okay. Thank you for joining us on channel 1119. Today we are going to be interviewing, guess who? Laura Ingalls Wilder. Our first question for her is, how did you like the Indians? Thank you, Candy.
Well, I hated them when we lived in Kansas. The Indians would just let themselves into our house and take whatever they wanted, and they would always have my mom make the cornbread. They were the Osage Indians, and when I was young, all I wanted was to see a baby Indian or a caboose. Once my sister and I went to one of their camps and collected dropped beads when the Indians were on the annual hunting trip. At that time, they were all being pushed out of their homes so that white people could settle the land, and we were the ones being pushed out of our homes because we were on their land.
Why did you call each other Manly and Bessie?
We were on a buggy ride, and Alonzo asked if we could have nicknames. I said yes, so we came up with Manly because his brother Royal always called him Manny. We got Bessie from my middle name, Elizabeth. We both agreed on these two names, and they stuck. We called each other that for the rest of our lives.
Our second question is, how did you meet Alonzo Wilder?
Well, I met Alonzo and his brother. Alonzo and his brother Royal had just moved to the Spit, and we also had just moved. My sister Carrie and I went into town for school. We had to walk home, which was about 1.5 miles walk away, and we decided to take a shortcut through the grasses. When we finally got out of the tall grasses, we were at Alonzo's farm, and he saw us and took us home on his buggy. That was the first time I had ever seen him. He helped out with my father, so I got to know him a lot more, and I enjoyed him, and I ended up marrying him.
How did you like the big woods?
I enjoyed it even though I did not remember much of it since I was so young. I remember on Christmas when I was really young and I got a doll, candy, and mittens. I loved seeing all of my cousins at Christmas time. One time we went to a dance at my grandma's big house. They had dancing for the adults, and for the children they made candy by putting hot caramel onto snow. It was so much fun, and my pa played the fiddle. Okay, Molly. Did Rose help you, Bill, with the writing of the Little House books? Well, Rose moved back home after her divorce. She was a great writer, so she helped me revise the Little House books. We tried to get the true story published, but the publishers were not interested in it. Rose thought maybe we should change the books to fantasy, so we did. Most of the books are what really happened, but some of the things were changed for the better. When I got my first book published, we got the money, and Rose said that she would build us a cottage for us so we would have a place to write that was quiet. After that, we traveled where Manly grew up, and it gave us the ideas for the second book. I wrote all the rest of the books about my life.